Hello?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm spectacular. Thank you so much for this interview. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
So yeah, I had a couple questions since I only have you for a short amount of time. So first things first, I wanted to know why it is you do what you do. Like, what would you say is your artist statement?
I mean, I guess I do it because I can't not do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably relatively accurate.
So you feel compelled to do it because it's what you really want to do. Because I see you on stage, you have like complete and total freedom to go wild, to do improv, to come up with lyrics. So like, what like quelled you to get on stage initially?
I don't really know. It's just I guess it's just the feeling that you get when you're on stage, and you can kind of channel a type of energy.
Hmm. Okay.
It's more that kind of feeling where, like, oh yeah, I need to be here at times to do this thing. But yeah, it's a really simple feeling. Really, it's fun to be hammy and be stupid and have people laugh and hopefully have a good time. And it's a really good feeling for everybody. So finding a function in society that's somewhat productive.
Most definitely, most definitely. I'm also a performer and a writer, so I completely see where you're coming from. It's a lot of fun being on stage and interacting with a large group of people at once. Um, it's
Yeah.
yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. So my next question, it seems like your performance styles are always changing. Like you draw from so many genres of music and performance. So what makes you decide how you're going to perform at a certain event?
It really just depends on the environment, the type of gig, the situation, what I've experienced the day before the gig, or what's been on my mind. Time wise before that, it's yeah, it's really environmental changes environmentally.
Okay, so you mean like the demographic of people, maybe? Like you perform differently in front of, let's say, your audience at Conan than maybe a college crowd, or like how do you decide?
But definitely, yeah, it changes for the type of people and the area. It really depends. If it's a comedy festival, or whether it's a performance art festival, or whether it's a all black audience, or you know mostly white audience in the Northwest, or whatever. It's just there's a lot. There's so many factors,
Hmm.
and it's really just kind of being aware of those things and incorporating that in the performance. It kind of happens automatically to a certain point.
Okay.
It's just like speaking different social languages. They find out, well, what language do these people like to hear?
Right,
And how
right.
can I start? How can I find my way to what people dig? In this situation. Um, yeah,
Okay.
it's a mixture of that and like what I think would be funny or what I think would be cool. So it's pretty heavily, yeah, environmentally based.
Okay, cool, cool. I dig that. Very cool. And I've watched a lot of your videos, and I have missed the opportunity to see you at the University of Maryland a couple years ago. I'm still kicking myself for it today. Um, but yeah, I've seen your performances and your videos and the whole nine, and you've written popular songs, like What About Blowjobs and Pancakes and Fuck Shit Stack and such other gems. And so like when you're
Yeah.
performing when you're performing on stage and you're doing your own thing, and like audiences or audience members cheer for like you to do a certain song, do you
Yeah.
like stop improvising and do basically do you like give the people what they want, or like how do you work that in?
Um, it's hard because I yeah, it's usually most of the time I don't. It's weird. People don't yell it out as much as they used to. I mean, that might change when I'm on this tour, but
Mm.
yeah, people don't yell it out as much as they used to because I think they just got tired of me not doing it. And the reason why I was not doing it was not necessarily because I didn't feel like doing it. Sometimes that's part of the reason, but the other part is that I don't remember it
Mm.
because it was, that it was through improvisation. So it was essentially a recorded improvisational moment that then I turned into a song or video. So, but yeah, like sometimes I just don't remember it because those things were just captured improvisational moments. And so like Flexion Stack, I used to do a lot, and I really kind of had it in my muscle memory. I could probably bring it out again. I just haven't done it in a long time, so I actually might rehearse that at some point just because I don't want to rehearse it live. But yeah, like usually that's why.
Okay.
That's how I handled it.
Gotcha. No, and it's cool because like at this point you've got this large like cult following now, wherein like you could play the beat of Fuck Shit Stack or Pancakes or something and completely improvise it, and people would go eat just as wild, or if not more wild, because it's their favorite tune and like it's their favorite song. But like you're creating on the spot the same magic that you used to create the original song. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes once you get the spirit of something, you're like, okay, that's good enough.
Right. No, yeah, So yeah, I see you on stage and you're incredible. And sometimes when you start performances, you speak with what sounds like to me as an English accent.
Yeah.
Is there like a story behind that or a reason you do it?
The story is, thanks, man. The story, well, hold on one second. I'm just getting out of a car at the airport. I'll be right with you in a second.
Okay.
No, I'm cool, man. No check-in. Thank you. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're the shit. You're my favorite driver I've ever had so far, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. I will. I promise. Oh, jeez. I think it happens. Oh, okay. I'm back with you. I'm back.
Okay, Mr. Man of the People. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay. So, I am back. I'm just going to access. We can grab my ticket real quick, but let's talk along the way. Hi, how are you? Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay, now let's check this machine. Okay, so anyways, I'm with you now. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. What's the story behind the English accent before performances? Like when you introduce a performance?
I don't know. I just had spoken an English accent a lot when I was a kid. PBS or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was PBS that really gave me the information I needed.
Nice. So you watched a bunch of the old shows with like Judi Dench and such.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah.
That type of thing. But yeah, I was a huge fan of that. So it probably had a huge influence on me, and I just love medieval things, So that's probably why. And I also just like characters and different accents, and being able to imitate voices and things like that. So that probably has something to do with it as well.
Gotcha. Nice, cool. So man of many influences. I dig it. Okay, so the last question I'm gonna ask you, because I know you're a busy man, you got moves to make. So what gave you the confidence to do what you do? Because like no one does anything like it. So a lot of people are afraid of being different to try their hand at something they really want to do, because no one does it. But you do something so unique, and I wanted to know like what gave you the confidence to do it and to keep doing it.
I guess it's just. I guess it's just wanting to live in the world in a certain way. It's kind of like the big factor. I just like to be a certain way. I like to feel free with myself, and it's just nice. It's just a nice, solid feeling, and I can't really not be that way. Otherwise, I'd go crazy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I dig that. I appreciate that. So being yourself keeps you alive, and you have to get that out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta fight. You gotta fight for your rights to party, and in a way, there's a certain truth to that lyric because you have to kind of protect your creativity.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I got.
and I appreciate everything you've given me, man. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Not a problem, man. My total pleasure, man.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna see you when you come to DC on Monday, the 21st, at the 9:30 Club.
All right, man. Yeah, say hey.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to Monday, unlike a 9 to 5 worker. So yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll talk to you later, Mr. Reggie Watts.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
All right, be easy.